guess who the fuck is back and can't speak worth shit this week because his voice is down in the deep, down deeper than the deepest of dog shit that you can imagine. But I said my black ass was gonna be here for all you beautiful and ugly motherfuckers that watch me every week. And so I hope that y'all enjoy. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna come on the show and talk shit just because I can't speak. You motherfuckers, the devil is a lie. I'd be a goddamn fool if I come on here and let y'all niggas take over my show. And I know I gotta give it up. I know I gotta give up power tonight. I know that I'm gonna have to shut the fuck up. So I'm gonna talk all my shit from the fucking very beginning because my voice may go out 15 minutes. But I love you motherfuckers. Thank y'all for joining into another edition of He Said, She Said.
Say my name, say my name.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. That shit was a low alto. Then we had a real soprano coming in. The nigga that normally sang it just sat there just said, because that motherfucker can't talk either.
She's a baritone.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
She very white today.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Look, your boy, I'm trying to tell y'all, this has been a good week. It's been a great fucking week. But I'm telling you, you know, let me just give y'all my weekend. This is, everybody know I'm a wrestling fan, right? So WrestleMania had 2 nights of WrestleMania.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a minute, it's 4 nights all together because the night before that they had NXT some, and then last night was the Raw after that. But in the process of all of that, y'all know I be teaching niggas how to sing and shit. And every once in a while, niggas make me mad, and I gotta be like, what the fuck is you doing? And I sort of had one of them what the fuck moments, but I didn't have it on their ass because I got on the phone with somebody after that because they was in the rehearsal, and I just sort of like, and then I was sitting down watching wrestling, and I said, whoa, and then my voice, I said, what the fuck? I said, God damn, my soul is broken up. I don't know.
You like the Gordon Ramsay of choir directors.
I swear to God, when I tell y'all that shit kicked me in the chest so fucking hard. This the craziest part. I go to fuck sleep, right? Because I didn't take all kind of shit. I got ginger, lemons. Y'all just got to talk about it. I got Theraflu. I got fucking
NyQuil, I think.
I got Mucinex. I got all kind of shit for sinus allergies. I got $500 worth of fucking shit in the crib right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, listen. So at night, I'll take that shit and I wake up in the morning. And the very first thing I say, it sounds like my old self. And then it'd be like 10 seconds later, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. So I had a good weekend, but my fucking voice went out. And I said, oh, fuck it, we're gonna talk our shit tonight anyway.
We keep telling you talk too damn much anyway. That's what you get.
That's why, why. And I'm gonna let you know, all the shit that I'm gonna take tonight, and I know I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna let you motherfuckers know something. I'm gonna sit here and smoke this weed.
And we're gonna get it on Thursday.
I'm gonna fuck y'all up so bad on Thursday. And even if the Lord tell me to hold off for a whole week, if I gotta go 2 days without saying shit to y'all, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna sit here and smile at y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna have my little drink because my voice don't hurt and shit. So I'm
Holla at your girl.
And then y'all gonna see me with like a little pen and shit. I'm gonna be writing your name down, be like, Shante.
Really?
You know he is.
We on the petty bus already? Petty bus already? Okay. Okay, I get it.
All right, check this out. If y'all listening to the show tonight, please do me the bigger favor. I sound like Jimmy the fucking Frog and fuck the little cricket today. So please, please, for nothing else, just because I sound like this, be like, this nigga sounds like an ass. Like, but I'm gonna share his shit anyway. So this is what I want to do. Y'all know I always start the show off asking y'all beautiful ladies how y'all been doing and shit like that, right? I'm gonna do it just like that. I see Miss Tish is in the building. What's going on, Tish? How you feeling today, lady?
I'm feeling fine. Well, I see that you're feeling under the weather, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
Frog got his throat and all that.
Yeah, I feel like I was eating on some coochie too long, and the Lord said, "Nigga, stop."
That's what you get. You can't be eating everybody coochie now, bro.
I see you. Why every time I use a metaphor,
Get them fish.
You said it.
Listen,
You open it up.
Not me.
I just said, okay,
Get 'em,
what
Tish.
time is it, y'all? 7:07. Okay, I'm gonna get fast next week when my voice is a little bit better. I'm knocking that down right now, guys. Y'all know it's been 10 minutes in the show, and I already got Shantae and Tish's name on the list already. I started that shit off. You always start the shit off. You be the first one.
I didn't do nothing. You said it, not me.
Okay, well, how you doing today, you little motherfucker?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
That's a wonderful thing. And how's the other little chocolate motherfucker next to you doing? Now, y'all thought I sounded bad.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Russ.
Let me give her a proper introduction.
Come on, Tay.
I am doing fine.
That's my phone's next voice.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
right?
Yes,
What's wrong
she
with
is.
that,
Get
honey?
it now.
Okay, so
Russ.
I have 5 services. Shut up! Shut
I
up!
know. I'm trying to tell him to shut up so we can listen to your broke ass. Come on.
I had to sing at 5 services over the weekend, and between that and the weather, it kind of messed your girl up. But I had a great weekend. And I actually have another fabulous weekend coming up this weekend, and I was super excited. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose my voice again then. So it's all good.
Sorry. You know the funniest thing about when you start telling your story? You sounded like an old white woman that worked at a nursing home that worked as a fucking nun. You was like, I've been in nurse.
You know what?
He's so angry.
He is so mean.
Oh.
I know. Let me move on to the next little piece of work we got with us today. How are you doing, you wonderful Ita?
Hi, Russ. How are you? Even though you ain't got no voice.
I've been telling you for 15 minutes. I feel like shit. What the fuck you mean?
Russ, we do this. Okay, shush. See, that's why you ain't got no voice now, because you don't shut up. We told you this is how we roll. This is how we gonna do. We gonna get you. Yes, go ahead on and put me on the list, because I'm ready for you on Thursday. But you ain't gonna have no voice by Thursday, boo. You keep messing with me. I'm gonna make sure it's 7:09 your
Hey,
time, 8
Dominique. Hey,
p.m., 9 p.m.
Camille.
my time.
Hey,
Don't
Charlotte.
play me. I got you.
Thank you, Camille. Thank you.
Y'all done work that shit out in 2-minute increments. One motherfucker got trouble at 7:05. The next motherfucker 7:07. And then
And the next one is at 7:09. Holla at your girl.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna be the only innocent party tonight, huh?
That's because you ain't got no voice. If you had a voice, you sure enough would have got him. I ain't worried about it. I got you.
Though. We got your back, boo.
We got you.
Ain't nobody scared of nothing. Now one of you motherfuckers on this motherfucker.
Now, Russ, you got to do what we told you to do.
Let's go to the one that talks the most shit. And the one I'm gonna somewhat give the reins over today. I'm gonna be clip playing like a motherfucker though. I got some clip for y'all ass today. But I'm gonna turn it over to this wonderful lady that has wonderful endorsements. Last week she came in here like, if you want to get your shoe blamed the fuck out, she just and spent it around. It looked like a disco, like it just looked like a show, like. So yeah, but come on, how you doing, baby?
Listen, I am doing good. It's Tuesday. So far, the week is good. Before I laid my head on my pillow Sunday night, I set my intention for the week. And my intentions for the week was to have a productive week, a positive week, to accomplish goals that I wanted to accomplish. And I thank God that Spirit is listening. And I think that's going to continue. So I'm feeling good about that. I got a really big photo shoot coming up Saturday. So I'm very excited. I'm getting ready for a fashion show in May. Excited about that. And yeah. I got a boil going right now. I got my crab legs and my shrimp in there, smelling so good up in here. I'm about to start drooling. I'm gonna throw down after I get off with y'all.
Stop talking about it, Tay.
Well,
Stop
listen,
talking about it.
I'm about to go ahead and get dead into it, man. This very first clip. Have you ever, because we in this technology age, right? Have you ever like called somebody and they was on the phone and you thought you hung the phone up and you was talking a little extra long, or you was on video camera and you thought that you had got off video camera, but your ass wasn't off video camera? Has that happened to anybody? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Now, this next clip is we're gonna talk about generational gaps here. We got a granddaughter that's on the line with her grandmother. Okay. And I'm just gonna leave it right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and watch this. Everybody mute while we go ahead and play this clip, and after we play the clip, everybody unmute so we can go dead into this bitch. Say it again. Say what? Say my motherfucking name.
Man, you know the damn movie that we was looking at last week. Grandma, I told you yesterday I don't remember that movie. All right, come on now, find out what the movie is. Grandma, let me know. I'm gonna call you back. I want to watch it again. Let me call you back. All right, call me right back too. All right. You better call me back. How the fuck you turn this damn thing? Who that fucking nigga? Who the fuck? Wait a fucking minute, you stinking nasty ass raunchy motherfucker. Oh, I'ma fuck your ass up. Oh, bitch, no the fuck you ain't. What the fuck is you doing? How the fuck you hang this shit up? Okay.
Okay. All right. When I just got through saying it looked like grandma been watching porn and shit like that, nothing near it or shit, you know. She was calling trying to find out the name of a movie. She wanted to watch, she wanted that movie bad, but the daughter, first time I watched it, I'm thinking that the daughter's just, you know, doing some shit around the crib. But then after I recognized I'm like, oh, you trying to get off the phone because you got that schlong in the back. You trying to take that, what they say?
That pole.
No, you trying to take what we said in the church. You trying to take that mighty cloud of joy. You trying to go. Okay. Okay, Shantae, come on, baby. Talk to me, baby. How you feel about this?
Listen, okay, first of all, grandma, okay, I know grandma know, you know, your grandma know you grown. They know that. But that don't mean grandma need to see what is going on with the grownness. And I'm gonna tell you, that little girl, show you how young she is. She's stupid as all get out. How you not check to see that the phone was hung up before you got the
Girl, she was engrossed in that man dingo behind her.
But I'm, you know, that grandma, she was one of them ones that she would beat your ass in public, in church. You could just tell by the way she cussed. It didn't matter. So I think that little girl is gonna be wait till grandma get a hold of her. You better respect them elders.
So you know what it sounds like? And anybody that knows this next conversation, y'all remember when old folks used to say, "You funky bitch." That's what it sounded like grandmama was about to say. Because at one part she was like, "You listen to it." She was about to cuss her ass. I'm playing this shit one more time. Damn, that's fucked up. She was talking about like a Dora movie, a Dora the Explorer or some shit. Grandma wanted to watch Dora.
I told you yesterday I don't remember that movie. All right, come on now, find out what the movie is. Let me know. I'm gonna call you back. Let me call you back. I got call me right back too. All right. You better call me back. Who that fucking nigga? Who that fuck? Wait a fucking minute. You think that man motherfucker? Oh, I'ma fuck your ass up. Oh, bitch, no the fuck you ain't. What the fuck is you doing? How the fuck you hang this shit up? Oh,
Mama made the fuck out that boy.
It's the first line for me.
No, the last line is what got me. She said, "Oh, hey,
Why the fuck you
You
hate
fucking won't you?
Oh, that was funny.
But the girl just walked away from the phone. Like she didn't
That was
even
so
like try to hang it up.
stupid.
She just walked away.
She thought grandma was gonna hang up hers, and that's why
No, I'ma hang up first, and then when you hang up, I'ma go
turn it
back
over.
to make sure that the
turn it
phone is
over.
hung up. Cause I don't want you to hear nothing that I got to say. I don't want you to hear any noise he making or I'm making or whoever making.
First lesson of the evening, everybody. Don't trust older people to know how to quickly work technology. It shit don't never happen. Y'all know they take forever to hang up. They take forever to dial. They take forever to take. Don't you trust grandma, grandpa, auntie, and uncle gonna hang up their phone? Y'all know. Y'all need to know that.
No. How about we try that? If you on the phone with a motherfucker, you hang the fuck up. Don't wait on the other motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
what
where
I'm
she made her
saying.
mistake.
Hang the
She
phone
should have
up.
hung up the phone.
Oh, I thought you were saying make sure grandmama know how to hang it up.
No,
Grandma,
No,
what I
she
said was
didn't.
hang
Don't
the phone
trust.
up.
Don't
She
trust
up
him.
there mad. How you hang that phone up?
Yeah, cause that's a no. Now we done had some times not where videos, but some folks didn't hang up the telephone, and I was like, are they still on my call? And I mean going in talking mad shit. I was like, Ma, did you hear that? She's like, I heard every word, baby girl. And it's the sad part about it is when it's your family and they don't realize it's like, hmm. So then when you come and say who, they look at you like, who told you? Don't worry about it. You told on yourself. So I said, oh, so that's how y'all really feel? Okay. You ain't got to worry about calling us to help y'all no more.
okay,
Holla at
okay.
you.
So what you're telling me is you are a pro in the freaky game, and your mama didn't heard you talking about. Well, y'all quit typing, goddamn it! I'm just popping my screen to fuck up shit.
Wait a minute.
Motherfuckers, y'all niggas is retired. I'm gonna take all y'all privileges away. Y'all niggas get in the
Wait a
subject.
minute, Russ.
What?
Let me finish that quick. So you just mean to tell me that your mama just so happened your mama didn't hurt you doing the same thing.
Here
Your
you
mama
go.
didn't hurt you.
Here you go.
No,
Starting shit.
baby. See, you ain't listening.
I thought
Starting
you
shit.
threw me out. I'm sitting here like, oh
I
Jesus.
said, and I
He
quote,
has selective
selective
listening.
hearing. He got selective hearing and talking tonight too.
Let me out,
I
nigga.
said when I said I've had that problem where somebody didn't hang up the phone and was talking about me. I ain't say nothing about me getting it in with nothing that mama heard me. I done heard some stuff too. I done heard some folks too, and I'm like, let me hear it and hang this phone up. But I'm talking about when you got your own family members that talk about you and they
Oh no,
think
we
they're
talking
not on
about
the
we
phone.
sticking to the clip. We talking about the
I heard.
nigga fucking on clip.
I
We ain't
said,
getting into no family
well,
feud tonight.
no, I ain't had no video clip. Thank
It's
God.
always changing the subject. Well, you know, I remember something like that when I ate some chicken.
No,
No,
excuse
nigga, I'm
me.
talking about this nasty ass
It's
shit.
talking about not hanging up the phone too, and we done heard some stuff too. I done heard some of that too. I don't
Oh,
need to hear it.
yeah, keep it.
But
Once
you know
again,
what?
good evening. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. We got Dominique in the building, Camille, LaShonda. Charlotte is always with us. We appreciate y'all for hanging with us every week
Get
and
your friend.
vibing with us and commenting on us. And I know y'all pray for us while we put up with what we have to put up. What
Fuck
we have
you.
to put up with. For it's stressful sometimes, you know, and we be
You.
trying to work through
Praise
it.
Jesus.
But
Praise Jesus. Thank you.
thank you for just
Glory.
hanging in there
Thank
with us, because it be
double.
mm,
Oh, glory.
mm,
Oh,
it
thank
be a
you.
little much sometimes.
Have
Oh,
y'all
We
heard
love
that?
y'all.
Have y'all heard of that new movie? Fuck you. It's a good movie. It's like I keep hearing like through the whole movie. They just keep walking through saying, fuck you. Every time somebody say something crazy, say, fuck you. All right, I'm back. Okay.
I'm keep drinking my Chardonnay. Where the next clip at?
as
Now
y'all can
read some
see.
of these comments. Read some of these comments. These motherfuckers don't talk to us tonight.
Camille. Oh, okay, Nada. She said, honey, rest your voice. Plenty of tea. She said, hey, sugars. Dominique said, hey, y'all. Camille said, yep, I feel you, poor thing. Charlotte said, good evening. The team says, good evening. LaShonda said, Granny saw too much. I put my laugh face emoji. Ida was laughing. And Camille said, LOL. That's too much. That's just too much.
It is too much.
Well, you know me. I love to be controversial on the show, and I love to ask some questions that make motherfuckers say yay, nay, I don't know, you know? So it's this one lady that gave her perspective about her friends. And it's two people in this video, because I don't want y'all, they both light skinned. Y'all know us light skinned motherfuckers look alike. So I don't want y'all to think
You're not light skinned.
shut
Yes, he is. He
He
read.
said it. He said it.
Wait a minute. Fuck you. I'm like,
He said it.
I
Out loud.
get you.
yeah, fuck you. All right, listen though. Now I want y'all to be able to pay attention, because it's gonna be the first chick. She gonna talk a couple of shit. Then after that, it's gonna be a chick that's gonna rebut what she says. And I want to hear what my ladies got to say about this on the show today. All right, here we go. Let's get it.
I wanted to talk about this for a while, and I didn't really know how to talk about it. without sounding weird, but fuck it. Like, it's on my spirit today, and I'm gonna speak about it today. I often wish I had female friends that were more like me. You may say, what do you mean more like you? Okay, well, I mean like aesthetically like me, verbally like me, and somebody who has choices like I have choices, right? And that may sound really fucking vain, like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I love all of my friends, and I love them all for different reasons, and they all pull niggas. I'm not saying that my friends are dubs and they don't pull niggas. No. But I wish that I had a friend. I wish I had like another baddie friend. You feel me? And don't talk shit about, oh, bitch, baddie, weird. Scroll down my motherfucking timeline. That's weird, ho. Nah, but real shit. Just like a friend that like gets the same amount of niggas that I get, that have to downplay or like push niggas to the side. People that have a lot of options. Okay, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the matter because I've been seeing mixed emotions on it. And I just want to say, some of y'all don't deserve friends. And what I mean by that is that a lot of y'all only want to be people's friends simply because they look attractive. Like, I don't even think half of y'all know the real true meaning of a friend. Like, rather than y'all saying, I really want to meet more people who are more aesthetically pleasing, who are more into creating content. And I saw her pick, like, and I be trying not to be mean, but you're ugly to somebody. And I just want to put this out there, like, how dare you say I need more baddie friends and you yourself not even a baddie? How dare you? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all be saying any and everything, like shit be coming out y'all mouth like diarrhea, and y'all say any and everything to try and get the attention of men. Like, the whole point of her argument was men. I want more friends who get men in my caliber. Why? Why can't you just do that for yourself? If you want to date a baller or a scammer or whatever, what have you, do that for yourself. Let your friends be happy dating who they like. Like, what is wrong with y'all trying to make y'all lives align with y'all friends? Like, y'all are two totally different people. Y'all are friends for a reason, not friends for aesthetic purposes. Like, please, like, y'all, you bitches are weird.
Birds of a feather.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Flock.
Put that on a t-shirt.
That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like the bird wanted some more feathers, to flock with her. She wants some more motherfuckers that can talk the bullshit that she talks about. She wants some more motherfuckers that she can go ahead and scam and talk about scamming niggas and getting over on niggas, because the other motherfuckers that she with, they just in some regular ass relationship type shit. They just regular people. That's what it sounded like to me. Talk to me, Tay Tay.
So, Nada, you about to be my example, boo-boo.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, Nada is a beautiful woman. Nada has beautiful chocolate skin, pretty full lips, big ass boobs, right? She got a pretty frame, right? She got all that. Me and Nada are friends. It's very obvious that I don't look like Nada. Nada don't look like me. I'm cute. I'm heavier than her. Oh, wait a minute. But we don't look alike, right? So, but something in our two worlds brings us together, right? We communicate, we talk, and at some point we consider this a friendship, right? We go out, let's say we go out, right? Whoever we are going to attract is who we're going to attract. But the point of me going out with Nada is because I'm going out with my girl. Like, it's not for appearances. The point of my example is this young lady seems to be stuck on appearances. She wants those friends that look a certain way so that when she puts them on the gram or puts them on wherever she posts, whatever her social media is, everybody, what everybody's going to say about her friend group, right? What everybody's going to say about the men that they attract, right? It's all about appearances as opposed to a genuine connection. That's what she sounds like. And
Mm-hmm.
that unfortunately is a problem for a lot of our people growing up in social media. This era of social media is all about the look. I've had the same two best friends for 30 years. No bullshit. And none of us look alike. My one best friend is what they call slim thick. She got legs for days. She got a butt. She got a small waist. She got big, beautiful eyes. Has that ever stopped me from going out with my best friend and living my best life? No. What that got to do with me? That's not why we're friends. We're friends because we have a connection and we love each other. This
Mm-hmm.
is not what that girl wants. That girl wants appearances.
Okay, let's go. Let me see. Since you were used for the example, Miss Nate, how do you?
She definitely shows narcissistic behavior. Um, if I was a person that thought like her, what I just want to know what is the real definition of a baddie? Because I don't know. I
Thank you.
honestly do not know. Like seriously, I promise you, I do not know. If that's the case, um, if everybody thought the same, if everybody looked the same, if everybody talked the same, everybody walked the same, everybody thought the same, there would be no debates. There would be nothing because everybody would be just alike. And the fact that she thinks like that says a lot about her.
Absolutely.
She's very, like I said, she's very narcissistic. She's shallow, and I'm pretty sure she gets ran through. So there you
Uh-oh.
have it.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I think we gotta run them. I'm sorry.
I think we do, and I think I got your definition for baddie too.
Thank you. Enlighten me, oh wise one.
I got you, but this is what they say. They say, according to the Urban Dictionary, a
Mm-hmm.
baddie is a girl who is always slaying the game and always on fleek. Basically, a girl who extremely put together and looks phenomenal even on her off days.
Well, I guess
That
I would
damn show
consider
ain't me.
myself a baddie because I look good on my
Hey,
bad days.
hey,
If
I'm
hey,
gonna
that,
be
but
I mean,
honest. That
if
ain't
that's the
me.
case, because that's how I feel about
Okay.
me.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But me, like you said, Shantae, me and my best friend, we are completely opposite. She on one end color of the spectrum, I'm on the other end of the spectrum. And I mean that like I say, we call her light bright. She's the light bright machine. Remember the light bright things? That's what she is.
Hmm.
And I'm on the other end. But it used to always be the color scheme of where they separated us, where if you're not light enough, you're not worthy enough. If you're darky and you're not cute. But what they fail to realize is the darker, like they say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's always
Come
the
on
ones that
now.
you really want to.
Absolutely.
Don't play the chocolate sisters, like you say. That them chocolate ones is the ones that you really want to deal with. Because the light bright, no offense, I love my lights because my mama's light skin. I'm just a darker version of her. Sometimes they can be difficult to deal with and have their own little complex.
I second that.
But I, like I say, I'm not one that's gonna be color struck. My thing of it is
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't discriminate with men whether they're light or dark. I don't care. I don't mind. Like they say, they all come in a color spectrum. I'm colorblind. I
Camille
love them.
has a very beautiful point. She says the beauty in real friendships is being able to bask in your own
Yes.
Absolutely.
and authenticity. I can't talk today. And uniqueness. I got it. I got it.
Yes.
I got it. I can
Yes.
talk, y'all. I promise.
Yes. Get it,
Um,
boo.
No, I
come
didn't
on,
catch
fish
the
baby.
video. I didn't catch the
It's
video. I
okay.
just was on just hearing y'all talk about the color part of it, the color
Hmm.
aspect of it. I don't see color, so I get a yeah. I don't want to say too much because I don't know what the video was about, but
Well, okay. So here's a summation. Here's a summation. The
Hmm.
first girl, she was on TikTok. Which that's another thing. I don't understand everybody putting all they, there are thoughts in my head that nobody else should hear but me.
Hey,
So
daddy.
I don't know what all this is about, like this whole video
What's up?
diary where you just every thought that come in your head come out your mouth. But
Not
anyway,
much.
Tisha, what the video was about was the girl said basically in her mind she considers herself a baddie, and she wishes she had more friends that were like her, that pulled men like her, that looked like her aesthetically.
mhm.
She said that she does love the friends that she has, but she wishes that she had more friends that were in that baddie kind of category. Then the other young lady came back and basically said that she doesn't know that this young lady doesn't know the meaning of a real friendship. All she wants is to be more appealing to men. So everything she put out there was again to attract men, not for actual friendship. So that's the conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I consider myself me. I'm not putting no label on nobody. But I don't
Period.
consider myself better than nobody else.
So I have a question for you, Tish, and
Yeah.
actually this will be for you and Nada. Have you been in friendship groups as you've grown up over time? Have you been in friendship groups where you were the darker of the group and that was an issue?
So I have always been the darker person, the bigger person, the darker person, the outspoken person of anywhere I go. I went
Okay.
to a predominantly white school. Out of three, I was on the marching band. Out of 380 people, I was the only black person.
Bless your heart.
Out of like,
Speak it, sis.
it is crazy because that situation, I shut it down. Me and my mama. But that's a whole nother thing that's still going on. But it's crazy. I have
Wow.
always been that person that outstands.
Yeah.
That stands out. So, yes.
Wow.
And I'm
So but
short,
you
so shit, I'm short, round, and I speak shit.
we here, boo. We here. We
Yes,
here.
you forgot who you dealing with. I'm the biggest one out the group, so I
That's
feel you, boo.
that's okay. Cause
I ain't mad because
we roll
I'm
all
clear.
roll, she rolling, so who cares?
Listen,
Speak it.
period. Period.
We
And I
Ricky,
know
heard
Nate.
too.
You know what? I have always been like I'm the black sheep of everything. But I have always been the one that sit and observe. So everybody's wondering, like, what's she thinking about? What's she staying away from y'all motherfuckers that I don't got to deal with? And I'm soaking
Nada,
up everybody's energy and seeing how everybody move. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal with that. I can deal with that.
yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. I know the levels of it. So
LaShonda made a good point. She said, I
I want you
wonder are her
to get all
friends
these comments
thinking
in, 'cause
twice.
hold on, I want you to get all the comments for now because
Okay.
we skipping over some. I don't want to dig, like
I'm
bring
gonna
out.
go down. I'm gonna go down. LaShonda said, I wonder are her friends thinking twice about her friendships because she is super shallow. Um, Dominique called her a village bicycle. Oh God, Dominique. Oh, um, she said Dominique said she wants a friend aesthetic. And she also said, nah, she's one of those people who competes with their friends. Camille says, replying to Lashana, if they weren't after the video, they should definitely be questioning it now. Absolutely. No doubt.
But to answer your question, Tay, yes, I've always been the darkest one in my group of friends, but I always pull the dudes first. Every single time, hands down. Never had an issue pulling any type of dude. And I really don't even have to do anything. So
Mm-hmm.
there you have it.
And, and you know what, Tay? Sometimes that with the whole thing of logistics of me being the biggest one, like they always say, it used to be a
Yeah.
stigmatism
Oh,
of
yeah.
if you're the big girl, they don't want you this and this and that. But it's like, hey, you really rethink those things now that you see things now. They're like, oh, that's like big girls have always been in. You just never knew that. You never
Mm-hmm.
paid attention. It's because some people just had what they really liked, and some people just didn't put it out there for others to see. And I'm like, people that I went to school with, they was like, well, I've always thought you were cute and this and this and that. I'm like, well, you didn't act like that in school. Well, I really did. I had to, keep save face. Well, you can save face over there and keep your face over there
Listen,
and leave me alone because I'm gonna do me.
exactly. Exactly. One of my two best friends, their names are Joy and Shantae. So we had the two
Two
Shantaes
shots
and Joy,
face.
right? The other Shantae, I was calling the other Shantae. My Shantae she built like a brick shit house. She got boobs, she got thick, beautiful legs. She's fair skinned. She's just gorgeous, right? So as we were going through middle school, right, we started going to parties, right, and stuff like that. When boys would start talking to us, they will always refer to me as, oh, you the big Shantae. Well, of course, in middle school, you're insecure. Like, you still trying to find. So it was like, really? Like, really? Like, now, whatever. But back then, that was the only comparison. Not, oh, you the one with such and such a hair, or it was always, oh, you the big Shantae. So, but the friendship part comes in that my friends never let anybody come for me. Like, they'd be like, what you talking about? Like, what you saying? Like, they would stick up for me, you know what I'm saying, in that space. That's the definition of a friend. You know what I mean? Like, you don't let nobody take nothing away from the people that you love. So this girl, she got her priorities all mixed up. Whatever.
Well, really?
Well, young and dumb.
Check this one out. Y'all thought that last one was crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
Help
you got
us,
something
Holy
crazier?
Ghost.
Something crazier?
We always gonna stir the pot.
Yeah, it's on 7:30. Shit, 7.
He stirred the pot and hide his hands.
Bring it, Pops. Bring it on.
I got an hour and 22 minutes to fuck with y'all.
And y'all know he can't talk like he want to talk either. So
I can say what the fuck I want to say. God damn it. Fuck you.
I didn't. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just pause.
Minutes of my life.
You have to come from my throat. I said you can't talk like you want to talk. I wasn't coming for you. So don't come for me.
LaShonda, Dominique, y'all keep y'all hanging there with us. Okay, come get him. Come on and get him. Okay.
Say a prayer.
Don't
say
tell
a
him
prayer.
that. Don't you say a prayer really, because he's gonna make me come through and trick.
You ain't gonna do shit, motherfucker. Reach through. Come on, let me straight out. That's my neck right there. Go ahead, reach for it.
You know what?
Every time I try to do good, evil is always present.
You better be glad. You better
be glad. About my next clip, goddamn it. Why would I start my next clip and I try to lead into the next clip? Y'all motherfuckers always want to argue with me for 3 goddamn minutes.
You better be glad when you get you. Yeah.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Speaking to the microphone.
I can't hear you guys. Y'all want to play that with me? Y'all want to play that with me? I am the king of the mute button. Here we go. Check it out. Bam.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at her. I was looking at you. You don't see me right now? Who is that, baby? I thought you worked for him. Man, who is that, baby? I don't work for him. I thought you worked for him. I was just saying what's up to you. Man, who is it? That's so disrespectful. Where is he? Man, baby, where you at? Right here. Nah, you tripping, bro. Where is he, baby? Right here. Right here. Bro, ain't nobody saying nothing to her, bro. Man, where you at? I thought you was your worker, bro. I feel him over here, bro. I feel him over here, baby. Yes, baby. Hey, baby. Man, hey. Okay, over here. Where is he at, man? He's disrespecting me, man. Oh, he over here. Man, I feel something over here. No, man, I feel something over here. Just relax, bro. Man, I'm feeling. Calm down, bro. Man, I'm feeling. Right here. Bro. I'm saying though. Man, where is he, man? I'm with a blind man anyways, bro. Don't worry about that. He's disrespecting me, baby. You know what? Man, where is he at, man? Man, where is he at? I feel something over here. He's not over here. No. Baby. Come on, man. Let's go. Bro, you tripping, bro. Just get out, bro. You hear him? Yeah, I hear him, bro. Now he right there. Get out, bro. Man, where is he at, baby? Where he at? Where is he? He disrespected me. Bro, he's tripping. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Where is he? He's not here. I didn't know what that could be. Stop, man. I can't see. All right, keep going, baby. I feel him over here. We're not over here. That's over there. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Now, sure. Bro, why you let him disrespect me? I didn't. He's the one who started talking to me. No, man, I'm sorry, bro. Just why you let him? Bro? Bro. No. Bro, where you at? No, bro. No, bro. Don't let him disrespect me. Bro. Man, I swear, bro.
Come on.
No.
Okay.
I feel him over here. I feel him over here. I feel him. Where he at? They disrespecting me.
I feel like we all going to hell at this point.
I'm already
we all
down.
going to hell.
I'm tell y'all why y'all
One
not
by
going to hell.
one. We on a slow track to hell right now.
Yeah,
Now, I'm gonna tell
that was
y'all.
staged.
I'm gonna tell y'all why we're not going to hell.
Oh, Jesus.
Because my man was doing like a little joke.
Oh.
But see, the thing that tripped me out though, the nigga that was trying to holler, how much he turned into a bitch. Like, I wasn't trying to holler. I thought she was working. Nigga, if you thought she was working, why the fuck is you trying to holler at her? You feel what I'm saying? Like the nigga was just being disrespectful because he thought he was in a position where he could say some shit to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga was about to whoop the blind Miller Jelly out.
He sure was.
Blind leading blind.
And this,
Mhm.
and then this is the funniest part. The funniest part is the nigga got scared and walked up out the store, and he just followed his ass.
Man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I said, Lord, he was swinging it. I said, look at him.
It's fucking crazy.
Listen,
Babe, he's here. No, babe.
but listen, though.
He
Let's
over
talk
here.
about it.
He over here.
No, babe. I feel him. Wait a minute.
This is the question. Oh, man, I don't get no voice, goddamn it, shit. I'm trying to talk, y'all. Know
Sorry, bro.
We're about to whoop the display page.
Now listen. Even though this is a joke, what I thought about is there are some niggas out here that have that mentality of I don't give a fuck if I'm blind, deaf, whatever. You come fucking with me, I'm gonna turn this bitch out. Now, are you prepared? Like, this is the thing. Motherfuckers do shit in public thinking shit is funny. But are you ready for whatever happens? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if he was running from a nigga that he thought was blind, what would he have done if he would have thought that was a nigga that he thought could see his ass? You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you bitched up behind a nigga that couldn't even see you and you could have just walked the fuck away, and all that bitch shit came up out you still, then oh my God. You some type of a hoe ass nigga in real life.
Camille stupid.
Camille is fucking funny. Not on L9. Clean up on L10.
Listen, it's something about fake bravado that cracks me up. Because I tell this to niggas all the time. It's not the niggas that I worry about that talk crazy. Like, especially if it's a situation where you arguing with somebody and it's another nigga around that nigga and he just sort of just sitting there. That's that motherfucker I'm worried about. If I start swinging, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker first because I think that nigga right there is thinking about doing something to me. You get what I'm saying?
But it's the truth. You got to watch the quiet ones.
You got
quiet
that.
ones.
She said, "Look, what that comment say right there? He was about that life, nigga. You do not.
Thank you for tuning in, Elise. How you doing, honey?
You do not know who you playing with out here, and niggas that got too comfortable walking up to another nigga's woman and saying some bullshit. Women have got too comfortable with talking, and flashing themselves in front of another woman's man. I'm trying to tell you, I got you. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this. In a situation like that, if you get your ass whooped by the blind man, I got no problem with that shit. I was the type of nigga when I was a kid, I watched a lot of Kung Fu movies. And some of the coldest Kung Fu movies was of the blind motherfucker that fucked around and whooped everybody's ass. That he just sat there, they closed their eyes and just...
Camille with the jokes. I'm sorry.
You feel what I'm saying? They get the back of my eyes and motherfuckers. Oh shit, I'm about to fuck some shit over there. Now, I don't want to fuck with nothing like that. I don't want to fuck with somebody. I don't want to fuck with nobody that has senses so strong in one direction that I'm thinking that he can't see me, and he chopped the fuck out my ass, and I just fall out in front of everybody. Somebody this is the day and age with nigga, you be talking shit, but you can't forget. I got 2 of these bitches right here. It's every fucking way. I like y'all ass up. What the fuck is going on in the comments? Read some of these comments. Y'all niggas.
I got you. Okay.
I cannot right now.
Lashana said it's like the blind leading the blind because she bad at directions. He needs to invest in a dog. Camille says that fool was about to whoop a display case. If my man ain't going to tear up our 9, we ain't together. Elise said he was about that life. Camille comes back, said, that's right. Angel Soft will tear your ass clean the fuck up. Slap the shit out of the whole family pack. All right. Elise said, I'm wonderful. I come back with the 5 heartbeats when he comes back. Every night I have to fight and defend my honor with old boy ducking his brother. Yeah, let's do that. And Camille come back and said, okay. You know the line I'm talking about. Every night I got to defend my honor when he drinks. Yes. Yes.
This is the thing. Like when I was younger, I had a, you know, I'm so much more in control of my attitude, my pop offness, and all that shit.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit. At this point in my life, I need a woman that can, you know, be like, baby, come on. Let's
you literally got to pick your battles. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to be like, come on, baby, let's go. You know, because I be telling motherfuckers, the words "get it in the streets" is tattooed on me for life. Baby. Get it in the streets. Like that's it. A dollar bill was over here with my face on it. So if that gives you an indication of what kind of nigga I used to be, you feel what I'm saying?
But you need that one with the TikTok where when old boy talking and they saying, and then old girl come and say it to me. I heard talk to me. With the TikTok trend they got going on, that is so funny. All of a sudden she come about in that one. I
need one of them situations where a motherfucker grab me by my face and say, Russ, take my glasses off. Like, Russ,
baby, just stop. Look at me.
Look at me. Yeah.
Look at me.
Talk. Focus, baby. Focus.
Yeah.
Focus on me.
Man, y'all done seen it on the show. When I get mad, the eyebrow go up when I get mad. And then like
you focus on me.
Yeah.
Shit popping out on the side of my head. That's that kind of just
Russ, this what you need that one that comes up and just say, focus on me and rub your temples at the same time. And you just like, okay.
But
no. I don't even need focus on me. I need nigga focus. Nigga focus.
I got a question.
You got to rub them temples.
Think about anything else in your mind right now about fucking something than fucking this nigga up right now. Think about anything. Focus. Nigga, you got to focus on pissing right now. Focus on getting to the bathroom, nigga. Like
niggas focus on tearing that pussy up when you get home. That's what they be saying.
Hello. Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
I got you.
In any real life, see, this is why I'm trying to keep it real on the show. I got a little voice. In real life, you can't come to a nigga like, come on, I'm gonna get some pussy when you get home. When my motherfucking trigger is gone to the next. Listen, when I'm no lie, it's on 87.
It's very hard to calm a man down.
Listen, on 80, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. Okay. I got into an argument with somebody else. I wanted to fuck up, but it was like my friend, so I was really trying to pull back on that shit, right?
Yeah.
So I got in the car with my girl and we went to Walgreens. And when we was pulling in, we were pulling in the right way and another nigga was pulling in the wrong way. Now I'm sitting on the passenger side of the car, right? And the nigga said some shit like, move the motherfucking car. He had no fucking idea that I was just 10 seconds off of going crazy. So I jumped out the fucking car. And like the Dukes of Hazzard, I slide across the fucking I grab a big ass brick or whatever the fuck was on the floor because they was doing like construction and shit. And I was like, motherfucker. I sat there and looked at that motherfucker's woman in the car, looked at his motherfucker, looked at that nigga, said, nigga, leave that motherfucker.
For real.
And I was probably only 120 pounds at the time. But that motherfucking woman recognized that whatever was going on with me at that moment was bigger than the fuck what was going on, what they saw. And at that time, I didn't give a fuck about fucking him up. I didn't give a fuck about going to jail. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I didn't even give a fuck about harm being done to me. So that's what I'm saying. In situations like that, oh baby, I'm gonna give you some pussy when I get home. Man, they'll fuck around and hear me get mad. Like, bitch, you supposed to give me pussy anyway. I'm about to fuck this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come. No, you got to be like, nigga, think about the candy canes that we're gonna put on the Christmas tree in December. It's fucking April, but think about it.
It's a trigger. I got you. It's a trigger.
Nigga, what is your favorite song? Nigga, let's go eat. Let's go eat. Say something like, you know, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Let's go eat. Let's go.
Come on.
But grab me by the face. Look me in my eyes and make sure that you connect with me. Because if I'm not connecting with you, I'm over there.
You're liable to push them out the way and pick them up out the way and let me go when I gotta go.
So a few things. Number one, you recognize that men have a natural protective instinct, right? That's just a thing. It just is what it is, right?
So true.
Some niggas got that protect. Some of these niggas is bitches.
Some don't.
When you have a situation where you know you're in that position, it's hard to not turn it off but dial it down.
Right, bring them back in.
So I'm thinking back to the beginning of the video, and I know he looked at the girl.
No,
I know he looked at her.
This is what happened. He was walking through the mall, right?
Right.
And dude, hey, what's up, shorty? Like, what? Like he was hollering.
Okay, so I missed that part. Hey, sweetie, so I missed that part. Okay, so now, yes, that was very disrespectful because obviously she arm in arm with the dude. You see her with the dude. You not the blind what he is. So you being real disrespectful. And there's a couple other things there. He's diminishing the fact that they have a connection. And in his mind, he's probably like, she really don't want that blind dude. You know, he has a defect, right? There's something wrong with him. So she really don't want him. So I still got to, no, you don't.
Don't know he cut down the whole life. Just blind dick.
Now I'm gonna tell you something, and God forgive me. God forgive me.
Why?
Cause when them people was ducking that cage.
Yes, sir. That little Chinese lady, that little Asian lady, she was trying to get
them people was trying to get out the way, and I'm like, Lord, he gonna mess somebody up that ain't got nothing to do with this situation, and it's gonna be a whole problem. That couple was just, and y'all know that we was in a Walmart. Everybody know what a Walmart looked like. Their couple coming into Walmart, they ducking and carrying. Listen, I'm so sorry. But I understand where Brother Man is coming from. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. A very good friend of mine, he told me, he said when he was younger, he used to have a really, really, really bad temper. And there was a conflict, there was an issue between his mom and their neighbors. And it had to do with their trash, right? Basically, the people would leave their trash on his mom's property, right? They wouldn't pick it up. They had, they had talked about it several times and all whatever. And this one particular time, they got real like ignorant and irate with it. And he happened to be at the house. He said he literally blacked out. His mama couldn't calm him down. His brother couldn't calm him down. His sister, nobody could take him from the level he was at, because what they started doing was disrespecting his mother. And he checked out.
Yep.
He checked out. And so he said, I don't even remember what I said. They told me after the fact what I said. He had threatened them. He used to carry a gun on him all the time. I mean, it was the whole thing. When you get a man to a certain level,
I don't give a fuck level.
It takes a miracle and a half to get them off that level. And it's scary as shit, but you know why they doing it. You know why? But it's a scary fucking thing, because at that point it's like, ain't nothing I can do to stop them. You try.
Listen, you try. Listen, I mean shit. Listen, out of anger. One day I was in a fight. I was in high school, right? And the nigga, I had already fought the nigga, and the nigga came to my class fucking with me behind the teacher's back. And my dumb ass, my mind just couldn't wait on the bell to ring. So the bell rung, and I just beeline it to the nigga. and I said the dumbest shit that I would never say again in a fight. I turned around because I was so heated because he didn't do nothing, but I turned around and I turned my back on the motherfucker and I was like, nigga, hit me. Like, nigga, hit me, bitch. You hit bitch ass nigga. Hit me. Now, guess what? Never in my right frame of mind would I ever turn my back on a motherfucker and say hit me. But listen, this is the scariest part. When people really go, when adrenaline catches a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If he would have hit me, he would, if he didn't really just, clean my shit out, I wouldn't have felt it because I was on such a you feel what I'm saying? And one of this shit we be watching on TV, we be watching these clips of motherfuckers be talking shit and they be like, yeah, and then they get their ass knocked out. It was like I was like the bell rung and I walked out the classroom with I told y'all back in the day I used to think like I was the New Jack City nigga, so I had like, man, I was flying in a motherfucker. I'm walking down this motherfucker with a beef on my side, some slacks, some motherfucking suspenders, pink ass shirt. I'm flying in a motherfucker, walking down this motherfucker talking about, come on nigga, hit me, motherfucker, what the fuck you? And I'm looking like, if you saw me, you'd be like, what the fuck is this nigga going off for?
Right.
I was out of my care because guess what? Even though I got pop off in me, pop off ain't just my natural wake up and just start going off on my
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I feel like my back is against the wall, or if I feel like you to press that button, it's all out war. I see, I don't think logically. You know what I'm saying?
So here's a question for the whole panel. And this is for the ladies to go first. The question is, because while I hate to bring this up, it is relevant to my question. A subset of the whole Will and Chris Rock situation is it a Black woman's responsibility to help reel her man back in? That was like a spin-off conversation from the whole thing. Should Jada have said, hey, come on, sit back down. We'll deal with it later type. Okay. So the question is, so based off of what we just saw, so then that's my question. Do we take on that responsibility? And if so, in what context do we take on that responsibility to try to be like, hey, this may turn out different than what we want. Let's come back to this thing. Let's start with Miss Eda.
Well, to be honest with you, Tay, I don't know, because it all depends on the relationship. Because if you like I say, it's almost like some people say that she was the trigger that caused him to react. So I don't know. I just hear what people say. This is like I say, it's out there that she was the trigger that, like, when he looked, it's like that switch flipped, and it's like, oh, I got to do it. I got to protect at all costs. It's like he was out of it completely. But sometimes it's like like, I don't know how much of out of the way you're gonna go, but if it was me per se, and I know it hurt me, and they looked at me and they realized like, oh snap, and I know how you're a protector and how men are with protecting me, I'm going to say, hey, like, it's okay, it hurts, but we're gonna deal with it later. Like, we deal with it. I can say what I deal with on my end, because even with me per se, had triggers and had those issues, and have flipped out with people that talked about my mom. My aunt even said something off the wall about my mama. My mom knows how to flip that switch and turn it off. My mom couldn't even turn that switch back off. Once my aunt flipped it, like they say, that blackout is ain't no joke. I blocked out everybody and went in. When I go in, and I'm normally the quiet, I ain't, the easy go one, to keep the peace. I went in. So shut up. Shut up. Don't start with me, because I get you tonight. Don't start with me tonight, because I heard you say,
finish your goddamn comment.
Screw you. But yeah, but I have been that one to black out, and they're like, don't ever let that happen, because it's I have a temper. But that's why I keep it under, because I know if I let my anger get the best of me, it's going to destroy me, because I'm going to be locked up in somebody's jail. But we as women have to know what triggers men, and how to trigger our man, not to have that to kind of bring them back in.
Oh, say that again.
We as Black women have to know what trigger our men, not to trigger it and bring it back in.
Put that on the t-shirt.
I feel like I say yes and no.
Okay.
As far as the whole Will and Jada situation, has she reached out and said, "Hey, baby, no, this is not the time. This is not the place." I mean, I'm good. I'm good. So don't let that bother you. So I feel like yes and no, but there is a time and there is a place for those type of situations.
Yes,
Okay.
Camille.
Okay.
Mhm.
Miss Tish?
So I have learned my lesson about trying to stop people with little lightweight tempers. Um, in their situation, did she know he was gonna go up there and slap him, or just go up there and we don't know? So me and temper is can't my temper can get bad,
Okay.
but a man's temper can go overboard, worse than ours.
Murder.
So with that being said, with him walking up there, she couldn't stop him.
Okay.
She couldn't have stopped him, but the talk afterwards, would he have listened? Yes, because that's his wife, but
Okay.
it was already done.
You're
She
right.
could have stopped him.
I disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that whole statement in regards to Will and Jay. Because when the comment was first made, Will ass was sitting there giggling and laughing like with everybody else. Then when he looked at her, then he got upset. So I feel like if she would have said, "Sit your ass down," he would have calmed down anyway because he only got triggered because he saw her.
You saw her.
Because he seen her face.
Okay.
And he knew that she was pissed off.
I understand that, but I believe out of the history that I have seen, my personal perception and my personal belief with the relationship with Will and Jada, if Jada would have said calm the fuck down, he would have calmed down. So like this is the thing. I saw a clip today where they had somebody from the audience that recorded the shit. While Will was acting a fool, Jada was laughing. Jada thought it was funny. Now, that wasn't the same face that she had when he was cracking a fucking joke on her.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't funny then so it's funny for your husband to get up and smack a motherfucker, but it's not funny for a G.I. Jane joke, and I ain't gonna go on that nigga too hard today because fuck that shit.
I was just using it as a comparison to what we just saw. The fact that you have now another man who is, seemingly having somebody disrespect, his relationship. You trying to talk to my girl, we minding our business. And now I got to come because now I feel disrespected. She now from bless her heart, she tried. I don't think she did a very good
And she
job.
failed.
She
Really,
failed, but she tried, and I love her for it. But the fact that you couldn't direct him and I guess I don't know, maybe she was trying to avoid him going in that man's direction on purpose because she didn't want to have it be a problem. I'm not sure.
Well, she didn't
But
want to get with the stick.
you really
Shut up. Shut up.
you know what, you stupid, you real
Tay,
stupid
do you
right
think it
now.
would have
I
been different if it
cannot.
had been a black woman?
And that's
That's
exactly
what I
where
was
I
gonna
was
ask.
headed. I
I
believe
was
so.
thinking. I said it would
I
have been if it was
believe
a
we would
sister.
have handled it just a little
She
bit
would have cussed him out. She would have cussed him out
different.
for her man even had to get into
For
it.
you see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna throw this little side note in. God bless him, and his cane. I think he needs a CNI dog, but that's a whole nother conversation. Now, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. I'm gonna get to these comments because they are very relevant. We just gonna go there.
Scrolling on down.
So Camille says, you can't fight everybody. Sometimes you have to walk away. She said the goal is to walk away with our lives, but don't get it twisted. She says, I won't let you fuck with him. He won't let you fuck with me. That's how it's supposed to go. Elise said, I got you. I think she was talking about something that Russ was saying. Camille said, you got to have somebody that speaks to the beast in you. Put that on a t-shirt.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's deep. She said, y'all got to be able to talk each other down off the ledge. It's the balance. I love it. Somebody from our team said, let's go. Elise said, some niggas just don't care. She said that blackout moment is no joke. She said the man is the head, the woman is the neck. She can turn that head any way she needs to.
Yes.
Camille says she had the ability to be able to reverse the outcome. And Lee says she knows her husband and she definitely could have stopped him. LaShawna said after he slapped Chris, Jada laughed at it. Basically, what you were saying. Camille said we as women have the ability to bring out the best or worst in our men. She said how he acts is a reflection of what we pour into him. So now, what are we feeding our men?
All right now.
Infidelity, deceit.
I'll go. But I hope y'all.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
No. I was just answering her question.
About what we feed them. Okay.
Yeah. No, I was saying in Jada's case, she was feeding him infidelity. The whole bit there.
Oh,
I said something else. I was on mute.
Sorry.
In case anybody heard a little voice in the background, my daughter is very much opinionated like me, and she started telling me we are not responsible for his behavior. So excuse me, my daughter,
go ahead, little one.
She
training her.
So just all right.
So that's what's about to be like. Can somebody tell somebody to be quiet? I'm hearing all this feedback.
Yeah.
All right, now check this out. This next clip, when I tell y'all, it's after 8 o'clock. Y'all thought we can watch some crazy bullshit so far. First of all, let me say,
here we go again.
Let me say this so far. Have you shared today's show?
Yes.
Have you shared?
I did actually.
I'm talking to our audience. Have you shared our show? Have you taken the time out to say that these niggas is actually having a pretty good conversation? And I've been sitting here watching it for a goddamn hour. I think it's about time I share the show.
At least did.
That's what I'm talking about. A little sexy ass. All right, now check this out. This next little clip. Oh my God.
Camille too.
All I got to say is this. If I end up being an old man.
You already old.
Shut the fuck up with your older ass coming in here. If I become an old man.
You older than everybody out here. Hey, man.
Why every time, this is what I was talking about earlier. Every time I try to set up a fucking clip, y'all niggas want to start talking. Every time I try to set the demeanor for the tip. Now, what I was about to say, if I become an old man, I want to be an old, dirty ass man like this if I ain't got no goddamn woman in the house. Here we go.
You take too daggone long.
Is this a meat eater? Oh, Lord. Oh, I see that.
There you go. You see it?
Oh, shit. Boy, you sure thought of me. No. No.
Damn, Papa. All right, see.
Thank you, man.
Let's get that. That's a little jelly, you feel me, to gloss it up.
What the hell?
I done put some dick up in there.
You gotta some fun, man. You got you some whenever you feel like it.
Oh, you sure?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
That is love. That's love right there.
Yes, sir. They know what grandpa needs.
Yeah, you like, man. Did you see how he touched it? He said, ooh.
He was caressing
this
it.
was my favorite.
He spread it apart and everything.
He opened it up and made sure that he seen two holes.
When you get old and shit, you can't really think. When you get old and shit, you can't really think all the words you want to say. He said, ooh, ooh, and he opened it up too. That motherfucker, you know, they got two holes. Ooh.
He sure did.
Let me tell you something.
He died on top of me.
Listen, my grandson is 1 year old. Grandson, if you ever hear this tape and I'm like 70, 80 years old, and ain't no woman decide to sit down with your old granddaddy.
Oh, Lord.
Go buy your daddy all the shit at the stove at one time. Just go.
We're gonna have them in all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, because goddamn it, I feel like this. I'm at that age where I might die any fucking way. So I might as well go out with a bang. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
literally a bang.
You know what?
He died on top of it. He died on top of his pocket pussy.
Really?
Yeah, that was just look on my face.
You said it.
He gonna
You
die
said
with a
it.
smile on his face. Yes.
Really?
Stop
I'm
it.
done. I
Stop
quit.
it.
I quit. I'm
Stop
done.
it.
Y'all
They say
come
how he
get it.
died on top of.
Shonda, Dominique, Camille, Elise, Charlotte, come get him. Come get
Yeah,
him.
even what Van
Come
said.
get him.
Vance, come get your boy if you out there.
That where Vance at? Vance slipping
Mhm.
Vance
today.
is
Come
gonna
get him.
add to it. That's the thing. We can't trust Vance because he gonna add to it.
What you mean tell me when y'all turn into some old ladies, and if y'all just don't happen to have a man, and you know your grandkids come around, they just be like, oh, look at Pope grandma, and they just came to you one day, say, hey, grand, here, just come on here and take that, take this long thing here that vibrates and ding 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 ding.
So I'm a fan of the Golden Girls. I'm a huge fan of the Golden Girls. And Blanche Devereaux said that she wants to go in the bathtub with a young man, and she said my last words were "Thank you, baby." Glue, glue,
glue. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for being a friend. Blah 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 blah. Yes, sir. Hey Tish.
Hey.
What you gonna do, Tish? What you gonna do?
Tell me
You a little
that while
old
you're on
lady.
the Playboy Tones Renaissance Club.
Hold on. This is the only thing I gotta say about tonight. We are over talking tonight, and for my sister, I got speakers in here. So if I can't hear nobody, that means nobody else is listening to the show. So what were you saying, Tish?
Wait a minute. You want my response to that, or do you want my response to what the question was just?
You can give us both. What's your response? And if you become an old woman and a nigga, and this is the crazy part. I already know who the fuck I'm talking to. You're gonna be like, shit. Give me a
listen. I'm gonna turn on that boosie. I'm turning on that boosie, bust that pussy up, and then tell her bring it. What's your name? How you doing? Tell me who you screwing. But I'm gonna have me a couple of them though.
She honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like Mama Yoni. I'm gonna have 25 or 35 or something. Shit. And then
I'm gonna have one of them ones with with a little suction on there on the bottom of it. So I mean, just in case I lose my balance,
You got one of them motherfuckers right now. The way you just said, the one that got the suction on it.
Mind your business. Mind your own business.
Mind your business.
You know
mind your business. Stay out of grown folks' business.
I'm just telling you, I'm not in the business that you just let out.
You can stick it on anything, Nada. Stick it on anything.
I mean, you can stick it on the floor. You can stick it in the tub. You can stick it on the wall. You can stick it on the
washing machine. What they said.
Man.
On the spin cycle.
Ooh, that final spin, absolutely.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Travel down the road and back again. That heart is true. Yeah. I'm like
definitely
Nada.
a pal confident.
Oh yes, he is. Oh yes, he is. Glory. Yeah, I'm gonna have one in different shapes and sizes, and they gonna all vibrate and go. I ain't gonna have to have a washer cycle on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I got one in every room. Yeah. One in every room.
Every room.
Every room, baby. Every room. Hey, I don't know when I might get the feeling and want the urge, so I ain't got to go that far. I ain't got too far to go with my rollator. Okay.
See, the reason I asked that question, because when I came in and said, yeah, I'm gonna be a happy motherfucker. Y'all all giggled and like I was saying some crazy ass shit. But all y'all old motherfuckers want to be putting shit on the washing machine, flipping over in the toilet. Y'all gonna be 98 years old. Y'all need some simple shit. Y'all just need some shit that you put it in and just let it work by itself. Y'all don't need 98 years old.
No.
90 years old. Like, y'all get the pops age. Y'all motherfucker around, lift your leg up and can't put that motherfucker down for a week.
That's what biofreeze is for. That's what Tylenol arthritis is for. That's what Excedrin is for, and that's what ibuprofen is for. Try it.
I guess if you ain't got no man and shit, and it don't matter if you smell like dang and shit.
By the time I leave this mortal coil,
biofreeze don't smell. Thank you very much.
Heating pad.
What the fuck is this? This nigga telling
it's a heating pad, baby.
Them heating
It's a
pads
heating
work.
pad, nigga. It's a heating pad. You got to have
That's
a
why
heating
you
pad.
take something before you do it, so you
I
won't
sleep
feel
on one
as
now.
much. You know
I'm
what I
sorry,
mean?
I ain't never seen no shit like that. I thought that was a whole different type of pan. I was like,
You
what
know
happened?
what?
What the fuck just happened? I was like,
By the time I leave this mortal coil, I'm gonna have the entire forest. I'm gonna have a rose, a rabbit, a squirrel, a
Heating pad.
fox, a bear, a moo, whatever they come out
Yes.
with.
Or
I'm gonna have a whole collection.
We're gonna have that stand-up man. We're gonna have that one man that I'm gonna lay
The whole
that
thing.
man down and
Yeah,
you just jump on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing. The whole forest. It's gonna
Now,
be a
Russ,
forest.
when we laughed at you, baby, we won't pick in. We knew because you just had the antics.
exactly.
That's what we were laughing at was the antics.
I knew the devil was a lie. I heard it in y'all giggles and laughs that y'all.
We laughed at you because of your antics. Because you talking about you gonna be like, hey, yeah, that's how you said it.
I know y'all some dirty old motherfuckers, especially Mother Queen Earth over there in the corner with with looking like she's the one that busts open laughing every time she said. I know that motherfucker right there, boy. Shit. Give her some lidocaine in a stick. She ready to go. Like let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Look at her face. I knew what you. Go ahead and sip it. I knew that nigga was grabbing the wine. I knew it. Hey, y'all, check it out. All right, y'all know my man Russell Wilson. To play for the. Okay, y'all know who his woman is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Sierra is his woman, right? Well. I was watching this little shit where this, it'd be sports guys and they talk about sports shit and they talk about like real life shit all together, right? And Russell Wilson came up in the conversation and they got to talking about Sierra and Russell.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. I feel some type of way. I'm rooting for Russell because my name is Russell. You understand what I'm saying? So, and he got him a badass Sierra right now. So fuck what this nigga talking about. But check it out. I want to know what y'all got to think about it.
Yeah, if Russell ain't had that bread, Sierra ain't gonna be with him. Russell Square. Russell Square. Russell Square. Sierra had she has a good situation, but you don't leave Future and get with Russell Wilson.
The thing is, I think that's where
you
you're
don't
wrong,
leave
though.
Future and get Russell Wilson. Like, it's a type. Listen,
Women
bro,
want
everybody got a
peace.
type.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody has a type. You gonna leave Future and get with Russell Wilson? He's so goddamn square, and I love him on the field. He's a square.
Channing.
He's a fucking square.
Channing, you go from this level of toxicity, you just want something stable. You want the guy that was sitting with that girl with that big old mouth at the draft that was laughing, and you knew she deserved to be with him.
Goofball?
Yeah, you want that guy.
You want to get with goofballs.
Hold up. Limitless. Niggas to me cap pinning it. I thought they
This is what I want to know. How you feel about that, Tay?
Who was that dude that was talking?
A former NFL player. He knows what they that's why I say that show is in like sports guys.
He's a former NFL player.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna chalk his mouth up to too many hits. I think he may have CTE, and I'm gonna need him to go sit his ass down somewhere and shut up, because you don't get to speak for the state of a relationship that somebody wants to be in. Future is crazy as fuck, and when you want sense and sensibility, you don't get to judge me because I want somebody who got some damn sense. Go and sit down somewhere. Go nurse your head. You probably got an unhealed concussion you ain't never dealt with. I'm gonna need you to go and sit down. Nope.
You
want to mute this out? We're talking to this nigga cleaning her glasses. That's why you can't. That's why you unmuted. You took your glasses off to clean them and you try to unmute your shit and muted that motherfucker with your blind ass. Come on, talk to me.
Bite me, Russell. Russell Wilson is not a square. I actually enjoy him. He is very wholesome and very wholeheartedly. And if you listen to him, he's more of a man than any of them put together. And I definitely want more peace of mind and not toxicity.
Future guy has a lot of baby mamas.
Drama.
Heard he doesn't pay child support. And you have Russell Wilson.
Sexy.
He's, he has stability. He has a great job. He could offer me peace. I can give him peace, because if you offer me peace, I'm gonna give you the same thing back.
Hello.
So I will take a Russell over having a Future any day.
He should have just shut his light skinned ass up. One, but for her to be happy with Russell, that's her choice. But for him to just keep on saying that he was a square, listen, who cares? To each his own. But she ain't got to sleep with him, his light skinned ass.
Mm.
He
I think he was just jealous.
He probably don't even got a wife.
Well, you know, but I'm so glad to know, as much as I argue with you motherfuckers, that y'all all would love to be with Russell at the end of the day.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, Russell.
You just got to hoot and hoot about how good Russell was.
Oh, not that Russell.
Shut the fuck up. That's just self-denial. That's self-denial. That's the first thing. That's how you sound like a dope head that's giving the wrong answers at rehab. That you just fucking up the answers right. But thank you so very much. This is what I thought.
Really?
Now I'm about to get serious. When I first thought about it, and I thought about myself, I said, Russ, have you ever fucked with a ratchet bitch? I said, Self, yeah, you know you have. Then I thought about where I was at in my life when I was fucking with ratchet bitches. Guess what, ladies? I was pretty much being a ratchet nigga. I was doing shit in the streets and running the streets, and you know what I mean? I was being a ratchet nigga, so I only deserved a ratchet motherfucker. Now, you feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna say this about my girl Sierra. Sierra has had it hard since she very first came in the game. When Sierra first came in the game, the first thing motherfuckers hollered that Sierra had a goddamn dick. They hollered that shit against Sierra. Sierra has been facing hate since she got into the fucking game. And what that sounds like, and this is what it sounds like. I don't know the brother from a can of paint on the wall, but what that sounds like to me is a nigga that wishes that he could have a Sierra, but he can't pull a Sierra. So you hate on niggas that can pull a Sierra. It's a lot of niggas out here, and women too. They don't hate you because of what you're not. They hate you because of what you are. And they aren't what you are. They could never be what you are. You understand what I'm saying? Like, have you ever been in a relationship and it went bad, but you knew what you were saying was 100% right? You didn't have to you didn't have to listen to nobody give a fucking side of the story. You didn't have to sit there and argue with their ass. What the fuck has happened, and you have created your mind up to be what it has been. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are certain situations in my life I sit back and review, and I'd be like, man, Russ, why do you do this? And then I said, well, nigga, you know why you do this. Because when this was going on, this formulated your opinion about it. And you actually stand on that opinion. I can't let somebody come into my life. Because there was a very short time, about 5 years ago, where I had to make a strong choice about the decisions that I was making. You feel what I'm saying? I was working in the studio, you know, like, and I you know, I can never express to somebody what working in a studio is like. It's just chaos all day. And dealing in that atmosphere, I got into some beefs and I got into some shit that later on in life, I'm like, why was I even in that situation? Why was I even? Well, guess what? I was so engulfed in that, in the people and the situation around me that I couldn't even fuck around and get away from it. So sometimes in life, you have to make a decision to separate yourself from people. I've separated myself from niggas that were millionaires. And I mean, to this day, they real. I'll tell you how they became millionaires. They went to jail, and then something happened, and they had a court case that was on 60 Minutes, and they won the court case, and they became fucking millionaires. They went from being gangster niggas on the street, people that had been to court for murder and all kind of shit, allegedly, to now that they fucking millionaires. And I watched other motherfuckers that were around them became yes men, and they would do anything that they wanted, that the other people wanted because they had money. I just personally, I love them niggas, but it was just I couldn't do certain things. Certain things I was like, I can't be a yes man to this. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get out of that situation to recognize how close I was to actually doing some of the shit that I said I wouldn't do. You understand what I'm saying? Like it amazes me. Like even when we talk about like crimes and shit like that, you never know what the mind state of a motherfucker before a crime happens, and you never know the mind state of a motherfucker during the crime. You know what I'm saying? There are some motherfuckers that have done some fucked up shit in life, and they are in jail for the rest of their life, and they truly regret what the fuck that they did, but they cannot take it back.
Right.
So when you deal with situations like that, you have to start to evaluate, well, who am I fucking? Why am I fucking? Why are they fucking me? Okay, listen, because I tell y'all all the time, love is not, we look at love like it's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And to be in love is a beautiful and wonderful thing. But the definition of love is not a beautiful definition. It tells you that you got to go through some shit. Patience, long suffering. You got to go through some shit to be in love. You feel what I'm saying? And we are so wrapped up into what you look like, how you move. Well, guess what? You can see me all goddamn day in the streets and not know how the fuck I actually move, not knowing what my real process is. But the woman that I lay with, at the end of the day, she should know the inner and outer beings of me. Where everybody else, when I walk out the door and everybody be like, man, Russ is the coolest motherfucker. When she can look and say, man, y'all don't know that Russ about to have a fucking nervous breakdown. That nigga is tired. He's wore out. But the world shouldn't be able to see that. But he's the person that was speaking. He's speaking from a person he ain't never had that type of shit.
And he don't know what it's really like.
Never had good shit are the first people to talk about how bad it is to live good. You know what I'm saying? When you say I'm about to quit my job, I'm about to do that. Well, why you won't do that? Most of the things in your life that will be important to you and that you need to do are some things that no one else will understand because it was for you to do.
Right.
Like and if you don't get that concept, whether like I got a lot of musicians and artists on my page, I love them, but I only support the motherfuckers that I see doing shit. I only support motherfuckers. They don't have to necessarily support me off bat, but I gotta look at them and say, I believe in what they're doing. Like I got 3 shows coming up. One I can't even be at this weekend, but I believe in what they're doing. I'm gonna support their shit. I'm gonna talk about their shit. I'm gonna play it. At the end of the show, I'm gonna play one of their songs. I want y'all to check them out because she dope. But if you believe in somebody and believe in anything, you will go an extra mile for it. He does not see going that extra mile because he has there's no
Never
one
had it.
change his perception of what that extra mile is, or
he hasn't grown up enough,
or he's speaking from, and I tell y'all this all the time from a male perspective, or he's speaking from a young hurt male perspective that he has grown up in. There are a lot of old niggas that are hurting when they were 20.
Facts.
From the very first girl that they loved that did not love them back, or it didn't work out, that they had nobody to talk to. So they assessed this process of fuck that nigga, no, and they get around other niggas that got fuck that, no. So they get around each other pushing that bravado, and they hang out and have a great time, and all of them motherfuckers go home alone.
So true.
Come on, talk to me, Tay.
Anybody who's been watching me, I'm always going to bring it back around to what that means for us as a community, because that's just me. Even though he's speaking on these 2 individual people, to me there's a bigger message there, and to me the bigger message is we are so caught up in a cycle of trying to diminish somebody else's happiness,
Mm.
somebody else's success. And success doesn't always mean money. Success in relationship, success in family. You know, we talk all the time about how the Black family structure has broken down so much, and the Black family structure is so weak. You look at Sierra and her husband and their beautiful baby. That's a Black family, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
each successful in their own right. They have their own talents. They came together. They're building their life together. That's what we say we want to see. That's what we say we want, right? But the minute you see it, now you got something to say about it. And it's like,
Facts.
pick a struggle. Do we want to see a strong Black family? Do we want to see more examples of that strong Black family? Or are you going to continue to do that whole crabs in a barrel bullshit? Why can't you just say, listen, you know, it was a big change. You know, she used to date Future, now she date Russ. I know that's a big change, but I wish them well. And keep it the fuck moving. Why does it always have to be this constant, I gotta find something negative to
Right.
pull out and speak on, instead of, we are so hypocritical in and of ourselves. We don't need nobody outside of us to tear us down, because we do that shit every day.
Within our own community, we do.
Every day.
Mm-hmm. And what her song say? Level up, level up, level up. She leveled up, but you hating because she leveled up, and she leveled up to a man that understands her and is at her level, and they can talk and battle off each other to uplift each other. And they're not just uplifting their own self; they're uplifting their children. That they're bringing up, upholding wholesome children. And you don't want the children to be out here in the streets doing what you're doing, this and doing that. But people don't want that because they don't have that, so they're gonna tear down what they don't have.
It's sad, you know. It's an old phrase that's been around since I was a little bitty motherfucker. And it goes like this: hurt people.
Hurt people.
Hurt people. And it is amazing.
So true.
Like, even in my adult life, with even trying to get into a loving situation, that you always have to deal with another person's hurt, whether they recognize that they're hurt in the first place. Because you may have been, this is the thing, you might meet somebody where you have elevated past where they are. And that's not saying you're better than anybody. That just means that where you are, you were where they were a few years back. So you can look at it and say, okay, this is the differences of what I need to make. But sometimes we meet people and they are there. And you like, man, I'm telling you, because I think because I'm so at a point where I want to be in a, like the perfect relationship and all that shit, my tolerance is so judged right now, because I have to be cognizant of, this is what I want, but what am I going to fight for? What am I going to work for? You know what I'm saying? Because the older you get, the more you want it to be packaged already.
Right.
You want that shit to be, you want a motherfucker, well, ain't you figured it out by now? Well, no, guess what? Because if they figured it out by now, they wouldn't be meeting your ass.
Ooh.
Think about that.
It's true. That is so true.
Like, I've had people ask, well, why are you single? Well, goddamn it, well, do I gotta give you a fucking whole rendition of what the fuck going on? Well, it just didn't work before.
And some people think something wrong with you when you're single.
Sometimes, and I can be honest, some situations was my fault, and some situations was not my fault.
Right.
But the situations that were my fault, I can say I was a little younger. You know what I'm saying? With where I fucked up at. Where I got older.
Vance has arrived, y'all.
Oh shit.
There you go, nigga. They talked about you an hour ago, nigga. You late, nigga. Man, some kick in the left nut. The left nut, nigga. Get it together, nigga.
But his comment was good. He said, "Cuz in everyone's eyes, we competition to each other." Shaking my head, which is so true.
Read some of these comments right quick, because I got another clip for y'all. This next one gonna fuck y'all up.
Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Make sure I go back to the right spot. Okay, we talked about the couple. Okay, I'm gonna be real petty right now. Just give me 5 minutes. Real petty. Okay. Did y'all notice how thick that white girl was?
She was thick.
Thick.
Where the fuck she get that from? Okay,
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm just okay.
I ain't got nothing like that.
I mean,
95
I'm sorry.
that booty.
Hush up, Russ.
I was just putting that out there. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, Elise said she shared the show. Camille said she shared the show. Thank you guys so much. Elise said, get it, Pops. Camille, you know what, Camille? I don't know what you're drinking tonight, but I'm cutting you off. She's talking about Miss Seeley, how he died
On top of me.
I
He
cannot.
talking that shit, Mill.
Dominique is laughing. LaShonda said, his new favorite toy. Camille said, no, ma'am. Well, I'm speechless. That's what Camille said. Elise said, yes. She said, exactly. Tisha, she said, wait a minute. She said, everybody has a ratchet side. I said, facts. Elise was giving clapping hands. LaShonda came in and said, I think it's the faithfulness and consistency he offers. Future's only consistency is he's never with one woman for too long.
Amen.
Camille said that's true. Tish responded to her own comment. She said, but there's a time and a place for the ratchet always. Camille said, yeah, you grow up. When you were talking about the choices you made being a young man versus as you got older. Vance, because in everyone's eyes, we competition to each other. SMH. Camille said that is the fact. Elise said so true. I said yes, Vance. He said they always fuck us up. LML. He's laughing. Camille says Cooper's Hawk chocolate wine. Oh,
that is my favorite, Camille. Like that is my absolute favorite. Yes, honey.
Get it,
Camille.
Oh, Van said quarantine thick 2 Chainz.
You know what? I can't stand Vance. I can't stand Vance. I swear to God.
I got a question for y'all. And I need y'all to answer this question as quickly as possible. Well, not as quickly as possible, but I want you to be as detailed as possible with this answer.
Okay.
We all we know people to live, get married, right? Mm-hmm. We've also known people to die, right?
Yeah.
We've all been to a funeral, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We've all seen some shit at a funeral and been like, what in the fuck is going on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna start with that. What is your wildest deceased story that you can remember? Because I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna top out this thing. What is your wildest deceased story? Come on, E.
Oh God, it never fails. It's always one cousin that's always the loudest and cries. Well, her mother died, and we called it. You know how you got that one cousin that always like you wait. She looks around to make sure that it's enough people in the room before she act a fool. Well, she waited, and she went in, and she thought somebody was gonna catch her. And they let her drop right there in front of her. Mama! Look up. She fainted. She passed out. She thought somebody was going to pick her up off the floor. They left her right there and said, get in the casket with your mom if you want to go.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's number one. That's number one.
Yeah, because
number one. Let me see. I got a feeling she's popping open a drink right now, so she must got a really good story right here. Let's go. Well, give me your
no, just like Edith said, my granny passed, y'all. I miss my granny so bad. But I got this one cousin, y'all. When she get drunk, she loud. So my mama and the brothers are sitting in the front. This is my first cousin. Y'all. Oh my grandma, get up out that fucking casket. Get up. Get up. Oh Lord. God, I can't believe it. Everybody's looking like this bitch. And then listen, y'all. I love my cousin. I love her. But you so drunk and you so doing everything else with your fake booty ass, you bitch. I'm like, damn, where'd they come from? But she drunk at the funeral.
She gonna talk about your ass. She better not ever see this video. She's like, this motherfucker talking about me while she popping open her fucking drink. This motherfucker.
I love that person. But listen, it was so, I love her. And then I was like, I overlook shit like that because but it was funny. And my kids was like, ain't nobody in here, mommy. Yeah. What's wrong with her? I was like, y'all just don't mind her. Don't mind her.
All right, for sure. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. But I think what I'm about to get into gonna fuck all y'all shit up because none of y'all shit is even touching the area about what's up?
I don't know. I may touch it. So I was at a funeral, and we did not know that this woman had a side dude. So the side dude gets up, and he talked about how much fun that they had. And
fuck her everywhere. We used to go to Lake Geneva. I used to tear that pussy up in the water.
Actually, Lake Geneva is a very romantic spot. But anyway, that's beyond the point. So then he talked about how he should have married, that she should have been with him instead of the husband. And he wished she could have got some before she had died.
Shut the front door.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a motherfucking good one. Okay, you were almost there. Okay, what's your Shantae?
So, you know how you have, for lack of a better term, like your core family, like the ones that you see more often than other people, right? Okay. So we had a cousin who passed, but we weren't close, but we were being supportive because it was still family. Okay. So our core group went to support the family of said cousin. Okay. And the son of said cousin decided he wanted to speak, and he got up there and basically talked about how even though, he felt he had been abandoned and the cousin had used drugs and he had to go live with so and such, and he didn't really feel like a part of the family, and he never really knew her until they were adults, but he still recognized that she was his mama. He just, but he wanted to show his love for her even though she abandoned him as a kid. And we was like, what the hell is going on right now? So basically he told the family business at the.
I had that too.
Yeah, see.
I forgot to mention one part of that funeral too. So I remember the while he was talking so vividly, he did mention that he still believes that one of the kids is his.
Okay.
It's important to point out.
Okay. Well, listen here.
Yeah, we had that information.
Check this out. Those are all some good deceased stories.
Oh Jesus.
Them I'd add them in my book of deceased comedy stories. But this shit right here, my nigga.
Yeah,
when I tell y'all, I just want y'all to look at the screen for a few seconds. And when we come back to the screen, I just want to see the look on y'all motherfuckers' faces. Okay?
This is when I miss Mama Yoni. I really miss her.
You not ready for this one? You ready for this one?
I don't think so.
No, I'm not ready, but go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
What the?
Still big up to the street, rest in peace, young Guru, and it's OG. Yeah, I told you that I never thought it down. My niggas, we the last ones left, and life goes on. Brothers still big up to the street.
That's what I want to see. Look at them four faces over there.
They got this nigga propped up on
Wait
the
a minute.
stage.
So I seen this.
Wait a minute. God damn it. Wait a minute. Oh, y'all talk before. This is my turn. When I watched this motherfucker, the thing that blew my mind was when they zeroed in on him and you looked at his face and he had the look on his face like, why the fuck they got me standing up in this bitch? What the fuck is going on my head? Fucking making remixes to Tupac. What the fuck is going on? He looked like he just wanted to come up off that motherfucker this day. Wait a minute.
But Russ, that's the funny part. They have people on motorcycles. They actually do stuff like this.
I understand that they do shit like this, but let me tell you.
Crazy.
Let me tell you something.
We're not gonna do you like that, Russ.
I've had good friends pass, and I've had good friends pass from the streets. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference when a motherfucker blows up. I've seen big, huge ass photos of motherfuckers, like life-size photos, shit that was taller than me, and everybody stood next to that motherfucker, took a picture with that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy too.
This is the thing, that what makes you feel comfortable with thinking that a motherfucker is gonna want to come up and have a drink? What is it you think a motherfucker's gonna sit up there next to the drink, to the body, and be like, you know what? Yeah, I remember when we was fucking, man, fucking them hoes on fuck for that. Like, you motherfucker, boy.
No.
That nigga is sitting there like, why is y'all sitting up here? I got makeup on my face. The makeup is sweating off. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I didn't know dead bodies could sweat. He looked like the face was just sweat. He just looked like, why the fuck am I here? Like,
sometimes it might not even be sweat. Sometimes it's the formaldehyde that they put in stuff when they embalm it to make your skin, and your skin becomes like leather.
Oh,
it still has a shine. I know that because I've made up a dead body, and it's kind of cool. But but I wouldn't be having him sitting up in my. I wouldn't be clubbed out of the club.
I want to know how he's standing up though.
They have a prop.
It was linked back. He was like sitting on that motherfucker. Like that motherfucker looked at any time. Like if you fucked around and just blew on that motherfucker, he just would lean and just roll.
But they have an easel. It's like an easel type thing behind them that is actually wrapped and secured on them, so they can actually lift him up and hold him in place.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this on air, and I'm gonna make this a public fucking record. So y'all got my proof, okay? If I ever die,
yes, sir.
Like, you know, because I fuck around and have me a drink every once in a while. I smoke a little something. I don't want to fuck around. Like, if I ever get drunk one day and say, you know what? When I die, dress me as Evil Knievel and throw me off of a cliff, and then just make sure you get them down there like this. Just look at me and say, okay, but don't make sure that
nobody do that for you.
Okay, sure I don't see no person, no Evil Knievel outfit. Just dress me in regular black. I look good in black. You know, I look good in black. Give me a blue accessories for my time. That's all I want. Blue accessories. Make me look good. Make me when I die, that'll be the last time that I'm gonna say GD in my life. You know, like I was a gangster back in the day. Put me in some black and blue, but don't put me in no gangbang black and blue. Don't have me sitting there with a fucking bandana on my head, because y'all niggas ain't seen me wear no bandana on my head ever. Don't let nobody be in that motherfucker like, you know what? Don't let the motherfucker, because this is the thing that I'm cracking up on. Can you imagine a motherfucker that has to prepare the body to be like, wait a minute, let's put this crown. Now you got to make sure that crown. Wait a minute. Then after they put the crown, you know they put makeup on you. So imagine being dead and the motherfucker like, wait a minute, got to put a little more blush on his cheeks.
It's true. Well, Russ, it is true. We do have to do
this. This ain't no regular funeral. You know, niggas gonna get real up close and personal with this motherfucker. Like, and make sure don't put no jewelry in his hands. Don't take his jewelry out and make sure he steal it. Niggas will, niggas steal at a regular fucking funeral. Niggas dig up a fucking casket. You know, imagine what a motherfucker can do if the nigga's just right there, dripped out. Shit. Because if a nigga, I'm telling you, if you bury a motherfucker next to me, and you want to be like on some shit and put some money in his hand like he flashed. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, when I walk past that motherfucker, I'm peeling a couple of motherfuckers off. I'll be like, fuck it, he ain't gonna spend this shit. What the fuck is y'all got this money in this hand for? Is this for me to buy a drink today?
Not a piano, an organ, Vance. Actually, an organ for him with a saxophone.
Vance got it right.
Organ with a saxophone. You got to give him a saxophone. You know, you got to be buried with that saxophone.
True.
Yes,
That's
you.
true.
Yes, you. He got to be buried with that saxophone. We know you. We're going to bury you with your saxophone.
Look at Nada's face, though. Look at Nada's. Poor Nada. I know.
I'm telling you, I just want a straight a straight coffin. You know, I would like a nice coffin. Like that's if anything.
Okay,
That's
we're gonna put your saxophone in there with you.
No, don't be doing none of that shit. Give my saxophone to my kids. Let my kids become musicians. Don't be giving my life and putting it in the ground. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like that shit that can live on. I'm dead.
We didn't say it was gonna go in the ground with you. We're gonna put it in the casket just for them, and we're gonna let them have it
For the
afterwards.
service.
Just chill
For
out.
the
We're just
service.
gonna serve the service for the
Okay,
viewing of the
hold
service.
on. Wait a minute. Where my pen at?
Can I just say one thing?
I gotta write
Yes,
this down on the
Nada.
list. I gotta write this down on my list because remember I started the show with my
Yes,
list.
go ahead, Nada. While he writing
Wait
stuff
a minute,
down.
let me make sure I get. Eda cannot make any decisions as far as my clothing or my dress for the funeral repast.
He's so petty. He is
Any
so
parties
petty.
that might have with niggas that just want to get drunk and smoke weed. Do not let Eda put any fucking
so petty.
Really? You see how he do me? And I was just messing with him. All I said was with a
So petty.
saxophone. We weren't gonna really
So
do that,
petty.
but
Now,
that's
we know
petty.
we
Go
in the
ahead,
world-
Nada.
You know, in the world, social media, there's some freaky ass bitches out here gonna want to kill me just to see me with a saxophone next to me. Talking about that's
And
sexy.
you're not gonna have it, boo. You're not gonna have it. The children will be playing it.
None of y'all. Y'all need to see. I speak life.
We want to
over
see
my
you for
whole
another
head.
100 years. We don't want to see you dead. I ain't talking no death over you.
Come on, Nada.
Come on, Nada.
So I was not gonna waste my voice on that, but I don't like black people. We as black people, we got to do better. Like
wait, it ain't all black. We done seen some white folks. No, baby.
But it's majority black people though. It's majority. We got to do better. We have to do better than what we're doing. It's like you're giving people a reason to talk about us. You're giving people a reason to talk about us, and then when they do, then we want to fly off the handle. Like
it wasn't blacks that started this. It was whites actually.
I told my mother, and my parents have told me everything that they want done, with me being an only child. So they told me everything that they wanted done. And I've shared with my parents what I wanted done. I told them I did not want a service. Just give me a concert. Give me a concert.
Girl,
I don't want nobody eulogizing me. I want no officiant. I just want a night of music. That's it.
We got you. We got you.
But black people, we got to do better and stop giving people a reason to talk about us. We have to do better. We have to.
Oh, shit.
I hate that I wasted my voice on that, but
you
quick question. Can I come to your funeral and say confunction junction?
No, because I have specific people doing certain things at my funeral service. And you tried.
She shut you down, boo. But Nate,
but if you want to play your saxophone, I mean, I'm sure I could work something in.
Right,
but no, it's already planned out.
See, Tay, we can't.
Historically speaking, they used to do this thing called a death photo. Where they would actually pose the person. They would dress them and pose them. And that was part of the death records in the family. They would actually come.
Yeah, they used to have mummies too, but they don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
I get so I can't stand Russ, I swear to God.
I know.
So the premise of that, I understand. This is where my issue lies with us. You know that whole setup costs a grip.
Yeah. Oh, great grip.
And what we continue to do as Black folk is pour more of an investment in our death than our life. We will spend and spend and spend when somebody dies. It don't matter. There's no limit. We'll start a GoFundMe. People will donate all of when we die. And we get a quarter of that while we are still breathing and have a chance to make a difference. on this planet. That is why we continue to struggle, because our energies keep going toward our dying than our living.
Well, not on this end. Cremation, we were actually donating to science. That's the rules and the bylaws of my mom and myself. Donate to science. They do when they finish. They will either dispose of the body and cremate the body and bring me the ashes, or like my mama say, just have me a stairway to heaven. That's her song. Here we go, climbing the stairway to heaven. She just all play my song. Don't want nobody trying to break their back to carry my big behind. Just play my song, have a big old nice portrait of me, and party till the wheels fall off. I said, all right, mom, we're gonna celebrate your life. That's all we're gonna do. So
well, when I die, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I'm about to show y'all this preacher.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Y'all gotta get this preacher.
Father help us.
And y'all gotta get this chick that's singing on the praise team. And make sure that they make sure that they get a sermon right in front of my casket. Hallelujah. That's what I want. I want big booties in jubilation at my funeral. Hallelujah.
I knew I should have known when I seen this earlier.
Don't dress me up. You get dressed up and dance for me in the name of Jesus. Bounce that thing on the casket. Wave them
This
titties.
is crazy.
She was about to topple over.
You don't miss me. And then go the fuck on home. And then show you that damn stuff.
I'm not even gonna waste my voice on
that Mary dance, and then she brought old girl in, and then she
about to topple over. All that behind her.
I gotta go to Africa. They have real church over there.
Yeah, that was Nigerian. I could tell.
They do.
Hallelujah.
They do.
I'm old school. Now I'm gonna be very, very clear about this, because I always want to be transparent. Life is too short not to be honest. I am churched. I'm no longer active in church for my own personal reasons. I say that to say this. I still know how to behave. And a part of knowing how to behave is knowing how to dress. And ain't no church I've been in yet. Well, that's all right. Ain't no church I've been in yet.
But see, this is the thing, though. And to be honest with you, now, what do you mean it's not right? You mean the motion of what they were doing in the dance?
No, her dress.
But see, this is what I was about to say to that. Especially that first one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ain't shit. I don't think that she could have fucking wore that would have.
Oh yes, there is. Oh yes, there is. Bless her heart. And it's not her shape is her shape. It has. She's a beautiful woman. It has nothing to do with her. Her shape is her shape. But the fact of where she is determines what she wears. There are plenty of variations that are not so tight-fitting and hugging that are appropriate for that venue. That's my whole thing.
That's like me going to church with my titties out.
I got a big ass. Okay, I've had it all my life. I'm not going into nobody's church, be it for regular church, be it for a funeral service, be it for whatever, with a tight fitting skirt on. That's going to accent what to me the way I was raised. That's disrespectful. So I'm not going to do that. So for me, that's the issue. Just because of how I was, my older people taught me, you dress appropriately for where you are. That's all. That's all.
Absolutely.
And meanwhile, Vance is saying, "Praise the Lord for the yams."
Yeah. See,
You know what?
me and Vance gonna be in church. Me and Vance gonna be the deacons. Hey, hey.
And hence, that's why y'all going straight to hell.
I'm gonna
With
be
kerosene
speaking in
fire.
front. Look at that motherfucking thing in that
See there?
motherfucker.
See?
Hey, check this
This
out.
one
We
right
get ready
here.
to end. We get ready to end the show, y'all, and I wanted to let y'all know. I appreciate everybody that has been. This has been a great fucking week for us. Like, you know, I know a lot of artists in the city. So before the pandemic happened, I used to do a lot of shows and be in a lot of places. And now that the pandemic is somewhat settling down, you know, I made a post for, you know, our own Kimmy Summer that'll be here in, I believe that's July the 2nd, June the 2nd, one or two.
June.
June the 2nd. But then we also have 2 other gigs coming up. And I'm really, let me pull up the information because I don't want to mess up any of this information. I definitely want you all to come out to this event. We also have coming on April the 24th, we have the Experience Band live at Cooper Steel. So look up that information. I'm gonna make sure I tie that in here. And this Saturday, I'm so upset that I overbooked myself. I didn't overbook myself. I booked myself to be somewhere, and I got a call from an old friend of mine, and we used to do a lot of shows at a place called The Entrance in Harvey. And this woman is fucking amazing. So I would like to close tonight's show with my girl, the one and only Miss Elise Songbird Kellogg. We just call her the Songbird. But this is her website. And let me see if I can share the website. What I'll do after the show, I'll share the website, but I want you guys to take a look at this. If you get a chance, go to the website. You can join. And the most beautiful thing, well, let me click this out right now because I want you to see this. There's the Songbird lady right there. And check out this song. Hey, Miss Shantae.
Yes, dear.
After we listen to this song,
yes,
I want you, because you matter of fact, you and Nada, you are our songbirds on the show. You are the ones that sing, right? You sing a lot on the show. So I'm gonna play this song from her. I told her I was gonna promote this. She will be, and I'll make sure I have her information up to let you know what she'll be at this weekend. But definitely go check her out. Check out this song. It is definitely a banger.
A little bit of sass, little bit of bone, little bit of rock with a whole lot of soul. You are girl magic. She is girl magic. A little bit of spice, little bit of swag, little bit of blues with a little bit of jazz. You are girl magic. She is girl magic. The way she walks exudes confidence, not afraid to take a chance. Talent grace is in her blood, from the ancestors above. She is light, she is truth, taking names, making bold moves. Never did and everything she do. She is me, she is you. Little bit of bone, little bit of rock with a whole lot of soul. You are girl magic. She is girl magic. A little bit of spice, little bit of swag, little bit of blues with a little bit of jazz. You are girl magic. She is girl magic. She's everything I wanna be and more. Wisdom class ones we adore. When faced with trial, she's strong in faith, 'cause she knows exactly what it takes. She's been bruised, knowing all the weather she can lose. Knows the story, stands in glory. Takes her own little woman to feel these shoes. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't try to dim your light. It's your crown, very proud. Sing it strong, sing it loud. Yeah, black girl. Oh, you are
y'all think about that Black Girl Magic, man? Talk to me real quick.
Absolutely.
It's giving me like
Yes.
Jill Scott
Yes.
and Faith Evans vibe. That's
Yes.
what it's giving me, and I love it. I love it.
The energy is
With a
amazing.
mix of India Irie with it, or just
Yes.
a smidgen of those
Yes.
three. That
Yes.
oh yes, oh
Yes.
you did look the three people, all three of them that sing. Look, all three.
I absolutely love it.
If you want to know where they'll be this Saturday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. They'll be at Glenwood Oaks. Presents a musical night with Songbird. Let me see if I can pull up this address for you. The address is Glenwood Oaks, 106 North Main Street, Glenwood, Illinois. I actually, if you saw it where it says support, I'm going to make sure I put another post in here. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out. It's definitely going to be going on. And from what I'm hearing, y'all, it's free parking, no cover charge, and they got good food and drinks. So definitely, if you ain't got nothing to do this weekend, go support my girl. Don't be acting like y'all see that shit and don't support it. You know what I mean? Even if you can't go, let her know that y'all support her. Let her know y'all heard her shit. And
Absolutely. I'm going to follow her.
Absolutely.
And then next week, I'm gonna let y'all know who I'm gonna pump next week. We got The Experience, the band, The Experience. They will definitely be going down. Y'all know that girl y'all was talking about that was talking all crazy today, Miss Camille. Camille sings with The Experience. And she's
Oh yes, Camille.
Camille's gonna light that bitch up, y'all. So y'all make sure.
Wait.
And I got two songs. I think we got two or 3 weeks before her event. So she sent me like 3 songs. So we're gonna support her all the way through the end of this month. And then June the 2nd, y'all come out, check us out. Gonna be Funk Almighty live at Joe's on Weed Street. We definitely gonna turn that bitch up. Y'all know I'm gonna be there. So I'm expecting all of the events that I will be at, they will be live streamed. So if you cannot make the event, if you are not in our city and stuff like that, you will still be able to check out the event and listen to it directly here on He Said, She Said.
Say my name, say my name.
Thank you, Jesus. God was good.
I
So
would,
listen,
but you know.
We understand, but we got you. That's why you got your backup sisters, me and Tay. We got you, boo.
That's what it is. Well, this is okay. We ran a few minutes late tonight, but I made sure I wanted to get in and play my girls' music. Y'all make sure
Absolutely.
y'all. And matter of fact, that link that I just showed y'all can go back and listen to that song because it is her website. It'll take you down there and you can listen and check all about Elise and find out what's going on with Elise. Definitely support. She is the shit. I've been knowing her for about at least the pandemic's been going on for like 2 years now, right?
2 years in March.
I've known her for at least 4 to 5 years now. So, and she's an excellent person. Listen, it's a lot of people in the music industry, and that I know they do events, and I don't support what they do. You know what I mean? Because for one, as a person, I may be concerned about promoting an event that may not be in a safe spot. You know what I'm saying? I think about all that stuff. But the events that I have that I am promoting right now and that we will be promoting on this show, I guarantee you these will be safe environments. These will be environments with grown crowds. No foolishness will be involved. So definitely come on out and support and have a good time. With The Experience, you can click. Matter of fact, I'm just going to share everybody's stuff on this one link after the show. The Experience, every link you can click on it and it'll take you directly to show you all of that information. Experience, you got to get. I'm having a brain freeze. You got to get tickets. Yeah, you click on that and click on the info, and you can get your tickets there. And then for Funk Almighty, if you want to get your tickets for them, you click on that and click on tickets. Don't be calling me talking about, can I get the hookup? Fuck you. The only hookup you're gonna get is me playing this shit and telling your ass to show up and have a good goddamn time and support good Black business. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we'll talk to y'all next week. I love y'all. I'm not gonna end the show too much. My voice came back a little bit, but this motherfucker feel like this.
Mine didn't.
My voice feel like this shit. My shit feel like motherfucker on the inside just squeezing that bitch. I'm about to shut all the way the fuck
Don't
up.
shut up and drink your tea.
Yeah, so if you out there and if you feel like you want to call me and say great show and all that shit, I appreciate it. You can text me, but I'm not about to talk to a motherfucker till tomorrow. I love y'all.
Y'all be good, everybody.
Yeah, you saw everybody getting kisses and shit. Come on, everybody, give a kiss. Come on. Now y'all can put that whatever the fuck you want to. That's up to you.